I hate to be the motherfucker to tell y'all, I told y'all so. But guess what? Nobody listens to me. I'm just a crazy guy that makes videos and puts them on YouTube after uploading them to Facebook. I don't know what I'm talking about. I try to tell y'all, man. You know, I made video after video. Took my time out and everybody just basically ignored it. Whether this shit is real or not, the whole point is this. So many people see black people getting killed by cops or whatever by cops, and they say, oh, well, that guy must have been wrong, or he was resisting, or whatever. And you take up for those police officers. Now look, now when you see that it's a so-called, if the story's real, you see a so-called black police officer doing it, now you care and you have a problem. I told y'all was taking up for the fucking enemy. I don't know why I put a target on my own back telling motherfuckers the government's our fucking enemy. But nobody want to listen. They want y'all, you know, they fake shit like, they'll fake George, whatever his name is, I forget his fucking name. They'll stage something like that, and because they know that when you got so-called racist people, when they see a black person supposedly getting killed by a cop, they know that they're going to come in the comment sections on social media and they're going to say, he deserved it, and this and that, and it's going to cause friction amongst people. All they doing is doing it vice versa now. When you know they fucking trick, you see it a mile away. I highly doubt that this really happened, just like I think the George Floyd shit is staged. So all they doing is they're doing it the opposite way now. Now people are still going to keep arguing and being distracted over and over again. This is why it's important for people, when they see a cop being wrong, stop taking up for the cop because he looks like you. So that would be like me right now in this video taking up for that black cop. If it's real, which I don't think it is. I don't believe none of that bullshit they put in mainstream media. I believe when you see something happen around here and it's on the news, like such and such robbed McDonald's the other day on Troy Pike and got killed by the police or whatever. I believe that. But when they put that mainstream media out there, like Trayvon Martin or whatever, all this shit that people in that town probably never even knew existed, I don't believe that. But my thing is this is why I'm making this video. Y'all got to stop taking up for the fucking system when you see them doing wrong. This is the problem with racist people. They don't see it. They think it's privilege to them. Oh, it's not happening to us. It's just a black guy. I told you, if this shit is even real, I done told motherfuckers that it happens to other people. Now how do you feel? You still going to say that that person was resisting? Or what? This is my problem. So imagine me right now going on Facebook and defending what happened because that guy is black, because the officer is black. So, that white dude must have been resisting arrest or whatever. It's stupid. And that's my whole point, man. That's why we so divided as people. Because when you see somebody who don't look like you, when you see somebody who don't look like you, you brush it off and say, he probably was doing something wrong anyway, right? But when it's somebody who looks like you, now you want to flip the script and flip the whole switch. Causing division. This is all it does, man. You know how many people I see in the comment section whenever a so-called black person gets killed by a cop? You know how many people I see in the comment section, not on my friends list, but in the comment section of that story? How many people are defending that shit? Now, I bet you them same people got a problem now. The same people that say, law enforcement, abide the law, love the police. Them same motherfuckers are going to have a problem with that black cop. Where's that energy at? I'm not here to fight amongst the people. I'm here to make people think. Think, motherfucker, think. Don't let them make you hate people, because the people is not the enemy. It's them. It's them. That's why when I see them push that racial narrative, the black guy got this and that, I automatically assume, let me investigate this shit real quick. They putting too much black and white in the title. Let me investigate this shit first before I jump to a conclusion. Let God work with my mind and show me what's really going on behind the curtains. because I already know their narrative. That's why everywhere you look on NBA basketball, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, making motherfuckers pissed off. If I was not black, I just ignore that shit because I understand the narrative. I understand that there's actually a white elite who is pushing this. They're the ones pushing it. They're the ones that want you to think Black Lives Matter, black is so much more important than you. And then they've been doing it the opposite way with black people, making black people think that the other races of people are more important. They've been doing this shit. But y'all still don't get it. Y'all still fall for the narrative every fucking time. That's why I refuse. I don't argue with people in the comment sections. You know, when I seen this story, all I did was post in the comment section. This is what happens. This is why this shit gets swept under the rug, because y'all defend the fucking police. Nobody's out here. I'm not a police hater. Like, if a man, there's probably some officers that actually defend the law and would stand and do what's right, what he took an oath to do. I get it. But at the same time, if you see a police officer killing somebody innocently, why the fuck are you taking up for that, man? Or he was a felon. What does that got to do with being killed or murdered? Ain't the motherfucker that murdered him a felon now? Motherfucker, it's a felon. He's a felon now. Y'all got to understand what's really going on. If you don't, I know you hear this all the time, wake up and all this, but it's more serious. Because look, if you don't wake up, then how's your kids gonna wake up? If you just take this as a joke, like, oh, this doesn't exist, the racial narrative, the Black Lives Matter and all that shit don't exist. It's just black people mad or something. If you don't understand the real puppet masters behind the motherfucking scenes, your kids are gonna be lost just like you. Black Lives Matters is sponsored by the fucking so-called the elite in the fucking left side of the government. Not Trump, the other people. Trying to get black votes so they can beat Trump. That's all it is, man. But all it's going to do is cause motherfuckers to argue, man. Once again, hang that cop. Hang that cop. But where was that energy at when the so-called other guy killed George Floyd? Where was your energy at? See, I can't respect people who have it one way, but not the other way. If you're going to say, yeah, the cop who killed George Floyd deserves to be hung, and then you say the black dude deserves to be hung, I get it. But a lot of people are arguing, saying they're hiding the narrative. They're saying, oh, the media didn't speak about this. You know why they're doing that? They purposely did that by design, so other races of people will go argue with black people. See, it ain't just you, it's us too. And they hide it. We already know that. Everybody should know that. That's elementary knowledge, that it's everybody that's getting killed by the so-called police, and that's the whole fucking point. So if everybody knows, this is my thing. If you know everybody's getting killed by police, right? If you're a different race, that's not me, you're not black, you know police are killing your race too. Why are you defending them when you see them kill somebody else? That's my point. If you know they doing wrong, why would you defend them? That's stupid. That's like me hopping on this motherfucker right now and defending the police because it's a black guy that did it, supposedly. Why would I do that? Or be like, oh, and see, it happened to George, or they did it to George, so fuck you, I don't care. Man, come on, man. This is why division is amongst people, I'm telling y'all, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I guarantee you both of these stories are probably false. I can almost guarantee you both of even the George Floyd story. I can almost guarantee you they both are staged. They're pushing the black lie, they're pushing the racial agenda way too hard, bro. Look what's going on. Everywhere with the NBA, all on the basketball courts and shit. Man, they trying to make people divided. But my question is even this. You know, let's just say that they not trying to do it. Let's just act like there's not an agenda, which there is. Let's just act like they're not. Why are you even mad in the first place? Okay, Black Lives Matter, so be it. Or who gives a fuck? You see what I'm saying? If a bunch of other race people was getting killed by cops and they want to make a thing about their lives matter, oh well, so be it. I'm not racist, so it don't bother me. You know, as long as they not disrespecting me as a race, I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. They want to go march and say they lives matter. That's fine. I'm not going to oppose to that. I know I'm going to understand why they doing it, and I'm like, all right, I see. But that's not the point. The point is that y'all fall for the dumb shit. There's a reason why they didn't report that, and I guarantee you the story's fake. Just like the George Floyd. So I don't want nobody coming on here saying, oh, so you're saying the George Floyd shit was real, but when it's a black cop, it's fake. No, I think they're both fake. I've been saying this shit. I've been saying it. Since the Trayvon Martin shit, I've been saying that shit was fake. Matter of fact, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I used to think this shit was real about the cops in the mainstream media killing black people, until I did the research on the Trayvon Martin shit. And then once I seen how his dad's a Mason and all that other bullshit, I knew that, like, this shit is fake. And then I seen a video of one of the guys supposedly at the curb killing a black dude, and the blood was fake and everything. It was already proven by other people. Like, things that are done in the dark come to the light because God brings them to the light, right? So once I started seeing that the elite actually staged shit to cause us people to fight amongst each other so they can keep more power and control over us, I knew every time that I see the bold letters of black this and white that, I know what they trying to push. Instead of saying a cop kills a kid, nah, they got to put the word black and white or Chinese in it. Wake the fuck up. When you see this shit, know what the fuck you dealing with. There's a reason why they putting it there like that, man. So for anybody you encounter that's gonna be like, see, they hid the agenda. See, I told you white people got killed too, blah, 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 shut up. Let's say it's both true. Right? Even if they did hide this shit, why would you go attack black people about it? Think about it, people. Even if the shit is true, which I don't think it is, even if it is true, why would you attack black people? Go attack the motherfucker who did it. They want you to go argue with black people. That's all they want the other races to do. See, black people, they killed us. Now shut up about this. Shut up about George Floyd, because they killed this guy too. But really, other races of people should have already been on the side of George Floyd from the jump. They should have, if you're really a person that claim you're not racist and all this, you would have already been on the side of George Floyd like, yeah, that was wrong. Even if the motherfucker, even if he is a criminal or something, you'd be like, you know what, that was wrong. It don't matter if he was a criminal or not. They had him in handcuffs. You wouldn't be taking sides and all this other shit. But see, this is what happens. This is my whole point of the video. This is what happens when people take the sides of that shit. When you take sides of wrong shit, look, karma comes. So if it is real, think about it. You allow wrong to be manifested by taking up for wrong. Instead of you trying to find a solution to get rid of what's wrong, you take up for it. And now when it happens the opposite way, look. Been telling y'all, man, that they do this to other races of people. And I've been trying to tell other races of people that, hey, you guys need to start taking up. You guys need to start saying shit when it does happen to a different race that you're not, for this very reason. I say it all the time. White people are asleep because they think that this shit don't happen to them. Even though this shit is fake, but we gonna act like it's real, because I know that a lot of y'all, you think everything you see is real in the media. I already know how y'all get down, right? So we gonna act like it's real, all right? But this is what I've been telling y'all. By y'all taking up for, oh, that black guy deserved it, cops honor and resisting arrest and blue lives matter and all that. I told y'all. I said that shit gonna come back on motherfuckers. I said, hey, what about the white lady and the white baby? Was she resisting arrest with a baby? A 2-year-old baby? How the fuck a woman resisting arrest with a 2-year-old baby? And they deserve to die? See, this is the shit that people don't think about. But if you're racist, you're not gonna give a fuck. All you see is a black dude getting killed. You don't care about if the white lady and the white baby got killed or not. You just want to take up for that officer because he looks like you and the other guy don't. And that's the problem. That's why they get away with it. So when they sweep shit when they hide that they kill whites, you allow this because you're taking up for them. Think about it. Think, man. When you take up for the so-called system and then they kill whites and hide it, you allow that because you never went and attacked them. You never said, I got a problem with you. I ain't worried about that. You went and attacked the black dudes. You want to argue with black people instead of going after the fucking system. I told y'all it was going to backfire because that's their whole plan, man. That's what they want. They want us to argue amongst people, each other. I'm trying to tell y'all, but some of y'all are still not going to get it. Some of y'all are still going to go argue with black people and say, see, this black cop did this and blah, 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 blah. Instead of looking at who's really doing it. Instead of looking at the puppet master pulling the fucking strings. Because this shit to me is all a bunch of circus. I don't believe it. The Black Lives Matter everywhere, I don't believe that shit. Since when has America been so, put black here and black there? Get the fuck out of here. You know what it's about, man. We're going to make black national anthems for the NFL and all. They try to piss off the other races of people. And if the other races of people are racist or not intelligent enough to dissect the fucking shit that's going on, they're going to fall for the fucking bait. And then they're going to come against black people just like they want. That's the whole point. They putting bait out there. Hey, we want you to hate black people. Here's the fucking bait, motherfucker. And they do it with black people. Hey, here's the bait. We're going to make it seem like George Floyd got killed and he had a knee on his neck. Here's the bait. We want black people to keep hating white people all the fucking time. Wake the fuck up, man. It don't take a genius to figure out what the fuck they doing. Once you know they moves, you'll spot they moves a mile away. Like, I know why they doing that. I know why he's saying this or that. Because they do the same shit over and over. Because we as people are asleep. We are asleep. We don't know. They've been doing this shit. They've been distracting us with sports and all this other shit that they use to make us distracted and divided. So they can pass laws right under our nose and all that. They've been doing it. And they're going to keep doing it. As long as people... It's like you just trying to deceive somebody. It's like a woman or a guy who uses the same trick to get back with an ex or deceive them over and over, and they keep falling for it. Why are they gonna switch up? They're gonna keep doing it until you figure it out. That's what the system do. They keep doing the same shit until the fucking the population figure it out and find a way to stop them from doing it. Ain't nobody anti-government. The government is supposed to be here to serve and protect. So is the police and everything else. But we all know if you're smart and you're not asleep, you know that's bullshit. You know that they not doing that. See, that's the problem. Serve America and this and that. All this rah, rah, rah. Okay, that's fine if everybody was doing what they supposed to do, but we know they not. You know, you telling me to honor the military and who died for the country. Honor the slaves. 70 million of them. They died for you to work in America and have fruits of your labor. Without that, America would not be America. That's facts. You can argue this all day long, but it's the truth. So if you want to say support and honor the truth, then you got to start honoring the 70 million slaves too that died for this country so you can have what you have. Ain't nobody asking you for, I ain't asking nobody for nothing. See, I hate when people say that, oh, I don't owe you nothing. I ain't asked you for shit. Well, I'm asking you to show respect to the 70 million slaves that allow you to make something of your life. Yeah, I'm asking you for that. But anything else, no. That's all I'm asking from any race of people. Honor, because every race is benefiting from America, and every country has benefited from America. So all I'm asking is for every motherfucking race, including blacks, respect the slaves that died. That's all I ask. I don't ask for a motherfucker to give me shit. But by everybody respecting them slaves, now we can come together and have an understanding of people and have more respect for each other and realize that we all had a part to play in America and in life in general. But that's not how we see it. Oh, you didn't do nothing. You should have stayed a slave, hang you in up, blah, blah, blah. This is what they say. You'd be surprised at shit I see in the comment sections of these things, man. I just bust their head with truth. You know, like, hey, man. You taking up for the police, you taking up for the same motherfuckers that killed the white lady and the white baby. But see, you ain't nowhere to be found then. You don't take up for them then. But when they kill a black person, now you want to take up for the law. So imagine me taking up for the law, that black dude that killed that white kid now. Nah, I ain't doing that because I'm not stupid. Because I'm not racist. You see the difference? You see that? I could easily do what I see other races of people do. Oh, he was probably resisting. He probably had a record. This and that. I could easily do it, but I won't. Because I'm not stupid. because I know who's behind the scenes and I know what they're trying to do. See, everybody got it twisted thinking the elite is just one race of people. Wake the fuck up. The elite is all races of people. I'm tired of saying this shit over and over. The elite is all races of people. Not just one race. No, that's not what it is. So by default, why would you even be racist? If you know a motherfucker's trying to divide everybody from having peace and harmony in the fucking world, why are you with that? Why would you defend that? Oh, it's about the flag and all that. The same people that's, supposedly about the flag are the same people that's dividing the whole damn country. Are the same people who actually stole the fucking country. The same elite. It's the same motherfuckers. But y'all want to hold hands with these motherfuckers. Y'all want to dance with the fucking devil and hold hands and shit. Because that's what they are, the fucking devil. How you rule the world, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So dance with the fucking elite all you want and take up for them all you want. You're deceived. Because some people taking up for the elite because, they look like me. Yeah, them guys look like me, so let me take up for the elite. He's white. The elite's white, so I'm just going to automatically take up for them because they make me believe that I got a privilege. When really all they do is sacrificing one race and making one race seem like they got privilege so you'll bump heads and divide and fight. That's all it really is. The only motherfuckers that really got privilege in this motherfucker right now are the elite. The people shitting on everybody and running everything. Those are the motherfuckers with the privilege. It ain't really about color. They just use the color because one color has to be sacrificed from the other so it could cause division. They can't make it even. So somebody had to be sacrificed. But, the people who fall for this dumbass shit, the elite look like me, so I'm going to take up for them, is equivalent to me taking up for rappers who put poison out to poison the younger youth of the black youth, any youth really. But, for the most part, it's going to affect blacks because they are black, right? The rappers are black. So it's going to affect blacks a lot more usually. So that would be equivalent to me taking up for those people who are involved with the elite. Like, I know you making a rap song talking about Papa Molly and it might get into my kids' ears, or if I have kids, you know what I mean? It might get into their ears and cause them to start popping Molly. But you know what? You're black and you're a successful person, so I'm going to take up for you and act like you're right. Get the fuck out of here. That's what people do. Imagine that, people. Imagine me taking up for so-called black people who are in the elite and have sold out and got an agenda like Cardi B, WAP. Imagine me taking up for Cardi. Oh, that's a strong black woman. You got even women saying that men are strong, scared of a strong woman. What woman? A woman talking about fucking pussy to little girls, little kids? Because that's the music she make. That's who's going to get a hold of the music. Ain't no old grown-ass woman. Rarely, most grown-ass women ain't getting a hold of that shit. They trying to be out here working and shit. It's going to go straight down to the young teenager females. And y'all trying to tell me that means that I'm scared of a strong woman? How's that a strong woman? How's it a strong woman that chooses to make money off of destroying little girls' lives? Explain. Oh yeah, we getting deep tonight. And I'm hungry as fuck. So man, I'm telling y'all right now, man, we getting deep in this motherfucker tonight. And, Tawan's hating Cardi B. I just told you why I don't like it. I just told you why I don't like it. Because it affects the minds of younger women. Well, why does that matter? Because it does matter. If the younger women are destroyed, like it's already been a problem. Now the younger boys can get destroyed. You got to care about somebody more than yourself. See, I'm not a hypocrite. I don't just take up for somebody that's a part of the elite because they look like me. Oh, they look like me. They're black. So yeah, she's just a successful, strong black woman. Nah, I don't give a fuck. What is she doing? What type of effect does her music have? Oh, of course, a lot of older women don't want to hear this too. Because they fell by the sword too. They think it's okay. Why? Because they are just as guilty as the people who take up for a cop that looks like them, but they see them killing a black person or something, but the cop looks like them. So yeah, good job, white power, blah, blah, blah. You just as guilty. So a black woman who knows Cardi B is spitting out nothing but fucking poison to the young youth, including young black females that has a chance to be great black women. It's all women, of course, but I'm just speaking, you know what I mean? You're just as guilty. Because I'm trying to point out the fact that how people take up for their race, even though they part of the elite. So I have to throw the black in there to make y'all understand what I'm saying. They do the same thing, vice versa, with the cops. When they see the cops kill a black person. A lot of these closet dudes, you know, white, whatever races, Chinese, whatever, if they hate black people, then when they see that, they're going to take up for that shit, man. Especially if it's somebody look like them, they automatically taking up for it. So imagine me automatically taking up for that black cop that supposedly killed the white kid. That's what they do. They find something to justify the shit. Y'all stop me when I'm lying. But guess what? By them doing that, it backfires on them, because now the elite, if the elite is actually killing white people, which they are, which they do, they hide it. But you took up for them. That's the fucking problem. That's the whole point of this video. If you are a white person or whatever race, and you say, hey, the media only talks about when black people get killed, not us. Why? You know how you can stop this? By y'all stop taking up for the fucking people who do it to black people. By you actually getting on the side of black people. And I ain't talking about going to burn down some shit. I'm talking about not causing separation amongst people. That's how you stop it. That's how you defeat this whole thing. People coming together. That's why they got to keep us divided, because that's the only way they can keep the stronghold on us. See? But if we come together, then it stops all that. If we don't fall for the bait that they put out there, all hate each other. Here's the bait, y'all. We want you to hate each other. We got a plan next week. We're gonna have this black guy get killed by white people, a white cop, and it's gonna cause everybody to burn down shit because we want the small businesses to be destroyed for whatever reason. You know, I already know they playing chess, whatever. Yeah, we're gonna do this and that, and they do it every time, and it works fucking every time. And we're gonna throw in Will Smith in there and Kanye and Kim Kardashian just to keep them distracted too. And let's throw a little bit of Corona in there and act like the virus is the biggest thing going on, but really there's a flood in China that's stopping a lot of shit from coming over to the U.S. since the U.S. depends on China so much, you know. But nobody talking about that part, you know. Everybody worry about the virus and the mask though. So whatever, man. Telling y'all, man, you better watch these motherfuckers, man. You know, the truth shall set you free, dog, because they bound us by the lies. Don't y'all get it by now? They bound us by the lies. Imagine if I thought that if I thought really that George Floyd really got killed by a cop, right? Oh, see, man, it's still slavery, 1950 and all this bullshit, man. I don't like no races of people, blah, blah, blah. Man, that ain't free. But when you know the bullshit, man, I already did my research last time on the Trayvon Martin. Come to find out, his dad was a Mason and shit, man. And they staged another thing where they killed another black dude and it was fake. Man, this shit probably fake. See, I don't have to get all in my feelings. So some white people don't know the truth. Guess what's going to happen? They're going to be bounded in their mind by that, man, that black cop killed that white kid, man, that N-word, this and that's bound, man. That's not freedom. Hating people and shit, that's not freedom. The truth shall set you free. If you know the truth, you would have never got bounded by it. Same thing with the WAP shit. Younger females who don't know the truth, they're gonna fall for that. Oh, my pussy's so wet, and let me try it on this guy, and this makes me a woman, and I'm so much better of a woman because of WAP this, WAP that. That's not freedom, man. Meanwhile, these women who make this music for y'all, that fall by the sword, going home trying to live a home lovely life with a fucking husband or something. While you out here trying to do some thought shit that they put on some damn music. It's bullshit, man. Wake the fuck up, man. They lead you to the slaughter. They ain't leading their fucking self. All these dudes out here, oh, I'm trapping, I got guns and all that. These motherfuckers ain't doing shit. But you the one serving time and getting led to the slaughter. You the one on the trap. But y'all don't want to hear this. Because y'all rather talk about some other shit. This is negative to y'all. This is negative to y'all. This ain't real. This is, you don't want to hear this. I'm about to go pop some bottles tonight. Fuck what Twan talking about in that video. He lame. Nah, motherfucker. Knowledge is power. That's never lame. Being stupid is lame. Being unaware of what's going on is lame. Wake up. Wake up, man. Telling y'all, man. Stop taking up for motherfuckers, the fucking law when you know they wrong. And you wonder why they hide the fact that they do kill other races of people. Of course they gonna hide it. Which I honestly believe they purposely, if they really was trying to hide it, you would have never found out. To be honest with you. Just like the George Floyd video, all of a sudden it just so-called came out later. Oh, this was the moments before George got killed and all that. Man, they would have been had that shit out. All they doing is putting it out again to keep y'all asleep and keep y'all hating each other. Rocking my baby on the fucking America fucking treetop, motherfucker. If you a racist, you looking at basketball, Black Lives Matter, black this, black that, that's gonna bother you. But if I can't do it, if I put white this, it'll be a problem and all that and all this bullshit, man. Understand why things are the way they are. And also, before I go, if you hate Black Lives Matter, don't hate black people for it. Go to the motherfuckers that created the shit. The motherfuckers that own the shit. Hate them. Don't hate the black people. They deceived just like you. They don't even know what the fuck going on. Because if they did, they wouldn't have no part of it. They would understand who really put it there and why. Ain't nothing wrong with black people saying, yeah, we matter. We got to start doing better as people. Yeah, that's fine. But as far as the Black Lives Movement, you would not join that because you would understand who really put it there. And you would not hate black people or argue with black people over Black Lives Matter because you would understand Jewish and whites are the ones who control it. That is fucking facts. So if you got a problem with it, go to them. Don't argue with black people on social media about it. Go argue with the elite about it. Ask the elite, hey, why are you putting this here so we can argue with black people and everybody else, man? Stop doing this shit. Go to the elite. Because they want you to go argue with black people so we can argue and separate and they can keep controlling us like fucking sheep. Wake up. It's not simple. It's so, once you know they chess moves, they can't do them. But y'all not studying these motherfuckers. They've been doing this shit. This is nothing new under the sun. The only thing is, we so stupid that they can keep doing the same fucking thing. It's like a fucking basketball player doing the same fucking crossover and over until you figure the shit out. Or X doing the same fucking game over and over until you stop it. It's the same thing, people. I don't know how much I got drilled this in somebody's head. But, if you're racist, you're not going to care anyway. You're always going to defer to, oh, I see a lot of people of the elite that look like me. So that must mean I'm privileged and who cares about the black people and I'm so safe. You ain't safe, motherfucker. I'm letting you know right fucking now you not safe. You know different than me. If you ain't in the elite, you know different than me. Poison in your cereal too, motherfucker. And that's facts. And if you black, you got to understand that it's not just against you. Because if you don't, now you're going to cause separation like the other people who don't know no fucking better. So you got to wake the fuck up too. When you see these things, don't get all in your fucking feelings. Because if you're a black person, they usually use the black people as the sacrifice, or should I say, the look like the sacrifice, right? So if you're a black person that don't know the truth, oh, you're going to be bound like a motherfucker. Because you're going to think that everything's against you and you're going to think that all this shit is real and everything you see is real. It's not always real, man. That's all I'm saying. Oh, man. Y'all got to wake the fuck up, man. I'm being honest. I'm not saying I'm the most woke motherfucker and I know everything and all this and all that, man. But come on, man. This is elementary shit, man. Certain kids even know this shit. Just like certain kids know the fucking sports are fake. And grown-ass men still don't know. See, this is what happens when you fall asleep and believe everything you've been taught and believe everything that they want us to believe. All you gotta do is unplug from the fucking matrix, sit back, analyze, and let God deal with you, and let God show you what's going on, what's right and what's wrong. Sometimes you might guess wrong, but a lot of it you're gonna be right. You're gonna sense that shit. Like, oh, it don't matter who the president is, because the agenda is still gonna be the agenda. See, you got people arguing, Trump this and Trump that. It ain't even got nothing to do with no fucking Trump or Biden or any of that. It's the other motherfuckers who really run this shit, but y'all don't want to see that. Y'all steady worried about the fucking puppet that you don't know who you ain't worried about the puppet master. You worried about the fucking puppet. You mad at the damn puppet. You mad at the Black Lives Matter puppet. You mad at the crisis actor officer. You mad at him instead of the puppet master who put that there. That's your problem. Or if you're not mad at it, you praise. You praising the puppets, which really means you're praising the puppet master. Oh, Cardi B, she's a strong black woman. She's this and that and that. All you doing is praising her. You might as well just praise the fucking slave master, because she doing what he's telling her to do, and that's fucking facts. Make this video, man. This will sell. You know, you gotta do this because this is how you get your money. You know, I'm trying to tell you this shit is evil as fuck, man. I'm out this bitch, man.